Yeah, sorry for that. I think the first person I have on my program here today is Osaroge. You are highly welcome to this show today. I appreciate you for always being on live with me. Thanks very much. Yeah, good evening. Second person I have on my program, live and direct, is Edere Onyenka. Edere Onyenka, you're highly welcome to my program today. I appreciate you. It has been a while. I believe she still recognized me very well, all the way from again far back. And also, she based on Sapler. Thanks very much for being here today. All right, let's start. I appreciate you all who is fully on ground here with me. And good evening to you all the way from Italy. And remember, our program normally starts by 9 p.m., which is Italian time. And to Nigeria, it should be 8 p.m. And also details go to all other country as the case might be. Remember, our protocol truly observed. I appreciate you all once again sincerely, as today still remains 12th of April 2022. As we all know, today still remains 12th of April 2022. Our program is all about relationship, marriage, and matters. These are the three things that we normally base on regard to this program, to always make sure we put everything in order and we follow the normal protocol for order not to feel agar and feel table. Yes, we want to cross-check the details of today, but remember the YouTube names, this stand for Able Edit TV. It takes those that really love you to subscribe to your YouTube. Remember, love always shows its own sign. Without paying, you can do this. Just for you to enter your YouTube, just to write Able Edit TV, and you see the red subscription button there, you just type and you subscribe. It's not going to cost you anything, but it's going to let you know how love takes and how you have also shown your romance of love. Yes, of course, I have nothing less than 203 people watching right away as we are talking now. And also the Facebook page this stands for Nothing with a Solution. That is the Facebook page name. And the Facebook groups this stand for How Faithful Are You? Let Us Be Truthful. You see, you can check all these directions, you really see the details and the meaningful of all those things. Let me quickly appreciate my bro, Terry, Tommy. You are highly welcome, bro. All the way from Austria. Thank you very much for being on this occasion today. I'm very sorry for that. Please just bear with me. I have to quickly do one or two things, normally as the case might look like, but it's very important to do all this needful. Yes, as we are saying, and the subject of today is talking about wrong attitudes. And we want to really see the balanceness of this wrong attitude we are talking about. And I also know that majorities of us have also have this opportunity to put things in order, and at the end, we are still going flabbergasted. Now, let's to think of it and let's see it this way, in this formula, in this manner. All protocol do observe. I also believe that majority things is going on in relationship today, and these are the things that we need to put a stop to. But how we going to put a stop to it? It based on the both party. What are the both party? The guideline based on the man and the girl. You understand? Let me not say the man. It based on the boy and the girl. Now, either you believe it or you understand it. Now, the fact is this. If a man approach a woman, duly, the woman have the opportunity to say yes or no. Okay, now, and even if the woman exhibits a character that the man will never want, the man will still sustain to continue to disturb that woman, because that is what he's trying to achieve. Now, the fact is this. Even when the woman complains wrongly about her, when you are disturbing that particular woman, you don't see it as anything. This is the fact. You decide to accept every detail wrongly or good. Now, when the woman still lets you know these are other details, you never bother. Because why? You believe you can make it okay. Now, if the woman have automatically accepted your friendship, then you begin to see the errors. I want to put this to men today, that we should always close off this error. Because reasons are, we noticed this before now. If it happens for we to come across the ones we don't know before now, because definitely not everything about women you will know. The same way it go to the men, not everything about the men that the women we also know. You understand? Now, when we come across these details, it's either we remain or we pack off. You understand? Now, the fact is this. If you come to notice such things that you know that you in particular will not tolerate, earlier the better. Either you quit or you continue. This is the fact. When you quit, good. When you continue, good. But the main particular guideline is this. When a man or when a boy or when a woman or when a girl are dating each other, now let me use this direction. If peradventure, if it happens for you to be in a toxic relationship, you have just two things to conclude on. Either you remain over such thing or you pack off. You understand? Because you have the opportunity to say you cannot continue with this error, but you see it as nothing. That means you have automatically accept whatever, anything that you will continue to be on. You understand? Because a situation whereby you are dating a guy and every time you have to receive beating from that guy, I don't call such thing love or relationship. But remember, I want to expose two things to you here. And I will also be happy for the audience watching this program to drop their comments and what they think of, and if it is all right or wrong, if it's good or bad. Understand? For the reasons are these two options, I want to analyze them in different categorically guidelines, and you are going to see an answer to it. I believe the audience comments will also help us to straighten this way forward of it all. Now, the ability of women is this. If a man always beats any woman, when you know that you are dating this girl, and at the end, before anything, you always lay your hand on her, it's very bad in a formula, and it's also good in another formula. These are the two things I want you to understand. Now, no woman, you understand? When I mean no girl, we welcome any man that always lay hand on her. This is another thing. And when I mean no girl, that means no one will accept such. And in that reference, there are also girls who also benefit such for a man to lay hand on them. You understand? Now, cross-check these two categorically line. Now, if you find yourself in this field, I want your comments. If you find yourself on these two lines, what will be your option? Your comment speak louder. You understand? Now, as we proceed, there are a lot of girls who always like their husband to beat them. There are a lot of girls, sorry to say, there are a lot of girls who always like their boyfriend to beat them. You understand? Now, they believe that the beating is a sign of love. I know majorities of us might say this is not true. I'm telling you the fact and the main fact of it all. You understand? Here is where we know the real facts. We don't do anything by us here because it's something that we need to straighten our way forward. It's something that we need to straighten our life. Understand? So it's not how long you remain on a broadcast, on a program like this, that will make you to teach what really meaningful. No matter how, even if it's 5 minutes, you are wherever anything you are going to lecture that give meaningful is very important. You understand? Now the guideline is this: majorities of women find it uncomfortable when their boyfriends refuse to lay hand on them. You understand? Majorities of girls are not okay when their boyfriend did not beat them. It's not that they enjoy the beating, but that is what they want. I'm not saying it because the way they misbehave or because the way they used to do. No, I am saying it physically, emotionally, reality of what is going on and how it happens and why they need it. Now, there are also girls who don't welcome such habits. You understand? When a man continues to lay his hand on a woman, which is very bad, but the habit of the details which leads that man to always lay his hand to that woman will not be discussed. You understand? But I want we all, between men, women, boys, and girls, please, I want we to weigh these very particular things today. And I will be very glad to see your comment over it, so that we use that comment to re-establish other details. Understand? If you know that you are the kind of woman that if your man don't lay hand on you, you are not always happy over it, let us know. You might have a reason for this. And if you are a kind of woman who don't always welcome your man to lay hand on you at all, let us know, because you may also have a reason to this angle. You understand? But the fact is very common for men to lay hand on women, but not all men, and also not all women that welcome it. Not all women that welcome it, and majorities women also welcome it. You understand? But now let's see the other guideline of it all. If you find yourself in this category, what are you going to do? Are you going to pack off or to remain? Please, your comment also is also where needed. Now, I want to also come in this way again for we to understand. Many of us know before now that if you did not beat your girlfriend, she will continue to misbehave. When many of us also understand before now that if your girlfriend continue to misbehave, beating her is not the solution. So now, if you cross-check all these things that I have explained, I believe in you, you have to search and filter them in you, so that at the end, let us also understand your partaking of all this. You understand? Because the partake of you will also sustain to balance some certain things. You understand? So let's see your partaking over all these details. This is the facts. Now I want to trip in another things again. Majorities of us, we are not, we don't hear the language of that music. And I also believe that some of us that understand the music, we also know the needful of the music, you understand? That music is a very wonderful and a nice music, you understand? Not everything I can explain for now, but I believe if you know you have any person that is close to you, when you play this music, you ask about the music, it will make you understand the usefulness of this music. It's a very nice music. That is that. Now, there is something I want to treat in. The stupidity of a woman that whenever he have misunderstanding with his husband or with his boyfriend, the first thing the woman will do is to jump out from the room and go and stay outside, begin to exchange many words. You understand? Maybe when he have a little slight misunderstanding with his husband or with his boyfriend, the best way for him to settle the issue over there, he jump out from the room, then he make it so loud. And those who are not supposed to evolve will not understand that, yeah, things like this is going on. And there's one thing I know. He said, a woman should not raise her voice, should not allow her voice to be loud on the streets. No matter what you are today, always remind you are a woman. Understand? Now, if you have a misunderstanding with your husband, and you think the best thing you have to do is to go aside and be shouting, such a woman is not, how will I put it now? I don't know. Let me not use something that will not be meaningful. But I believe that such woman don't even want to be a wife. That's to say, she have not matured enough to marry. In the other way, she is not also matured enough to have a boyfriend. You understand? Because when you continue to exhibit such character, it will make the both of you have a matter of immeasurable. Understand? Now, I want women to also cross-check that guideline. How and what will you feel if you find yourself in this kind of angle? If you have a little slight misunderstanding with your boyfriend, the best thing you can do is to jump out from the room and begin to shout anyhow outside. Are you building your relationship or you are destroying your relationship? This is another thing I want you to look into. Now, this is another formula again. Let's come in another angle again, because I want us to really educate ourselves in terms of relationship matters. In terms of relationship matters. Now, another thing I want us to look into. Jealousy in relationship. Jealousy in relationship damages a lot of things, a lot. It happened for a man to be jealous, and it happened for a woman to also be jealous. The reason why jealousy continue to establish in every relationship is because of lack of understanding. Now, if a woman in particular, thanks very much for your like, I appreciate you, and also please join me to share this broadcast of today. If a woman that is my senior bro, Edubo Osa Moye. You are highly welcome, bro. Thanks very much for being here with me today, bro. That is my senior bro. Now, as we are saying, if we have to conquer jealousy from our relationship, we need to understand the categorically guideline. We need to understand the categorically guideline. If we must succeed in any relationship, first of all, you have to count off jealousness. Reasons are this: when you continue to establish jealousness in a relationship, that relationship will continue to destroy. Now, jealousness happens from women. Jealousness happens also from men. The both parties pass through the same thing. Let we not deceive ourselves here. The purpose of jealousy is lack of trust. You understand? It's lack of trust. And I will say it's very useless. Why I use that word is very useless, because I will not say it's very good. It's not good. It's so very useless when jealousy intervenes in any relationship. One thing we need to understand is what will be, will be. What will not be, will not be. Sorry to say, the most people that cheated most in a relationship is men. I am not trying to give the priority to women. Now, check this word very well. The most people that cheated mostly in relationship is men. Now, but the people who always cause this curiosity is women. I believe majorities of us are a little bit confused now. I come again with these two very particular guidelines. The most people that cheated most in relationship is men. And the main people that always cause this curiosity are women. Now, how is it men that cheated most? Even if men have girlfriend, they are still going there to cheat. I'm not saying that every man. I say the most people, they still go out there to cheat. Now, why the curiosity are from the women? Why are we saying that the curiosity are from the women? If a man have to cheat, he's going to cheat by a woman. That is the reason why the curiosity are from women. Because she in particularly have another boyfriend. That same girl now, another man will still meet her based on he go sleep Nicodemously. Understand? We should not be what? Biased. Let's say the real facts. Yeah. Jennifer Jerry, you are highly welcome to my program today. I appreciate you sincerely. Thanks very much. It takes the grace of God for men to stop cheating. It takes the grace of God. That is the fact. Now let's flash back to jealousy again, because I know majorities of us want to really understand this word jealousy. You see, when you continue to suspect your partner, let me tell you, the difficulty of that direction will continue to establish. The reason why you suspect your partner is because of jealousy. Doubt is the feed of jealousy. Jealousy will lead you to always suspect your partner. And the more you suspect your partner, the more the jealousy established in you. These are the facts. These are the facts. But the main particular guideline we don't understand is this. We have misunderstanding in terms of jealousy. We quarrel ourselves every time because of what? Jealousy. We try to omit some certain things because of what? Jealousy. And at the end, if the man or the woman is still going to walk away, he will still what? Walk away. At the end, everything we have tried to jealous over will still go off. Now, I want us to understand why this jealousy always comes in. In another formula, jealousy happens because when you overlove a person, you don't want that person to share that love with any other person. These are the reasons why jealousy intervenes. But the fact is, the jealousy keep a relationship sincerely. These are the main basic guidelines that we need to understand. Jealousy keep a relationship sincerely. These are the facts of it all. So, to make it okay, how to stop jealousness in relationship? One thing you need to first of all put in place: what will be, will be. What will not be, will not be. Create a rule of love to your partner. The man always have this responsibility to create a rule of love to his partner, to our partner. Now, how are you going to create this rule? If your partner, let me assume, if your girlfriend is the kind of person that you know you love so much, and the attitude of the way she behaves is not what you are okay with, you begin to try to, as you learn how to draw our attention to another angles of way forward. But remember, drawing our attention will be when you know that she's always happy. Whenever she's that kind of person that is angry, whenever such time arrives, always calm down, let her behave her attitude at that particular moment. Later on, let her understand that this is not how life goes. This is not how it's supposed to be. You understand? Because at that particular time of that anger, there is nothing you are going to tell her that will come to her mind successfully. That is the fact. Now, I bounce back to the women. The only way you can also off jealousness is whenever you come across your husband in another formula of error that you don't like, don't begin to do things that will make that man go wrongly. Because majorities of women have also contributed for the man to go outside and do some certain stupid things. When I say majorities of the women, guess, majorities. But remember, a cheater is always a cheater. Excuses must come. Excuses must evolve. But one thing a woman should understand, even if a man have up to 3 girlfriends, he have a particular one that he don't joke with. That man is fully loyal to that particular one, to the last call. Now, the same thing also happen in direction of women. Women have majorities of boyfriends. Such thing always happen, and on this direction, they also have a particular one they love so much. But I am not trying to encourage such attitude here. Tarantino Giovanni, buonasera. So, as we were saying, buonasera. So, as we are saying, the only way and the formula to put all those things in order is to avoid what we call intimate errors. Always have in mind that your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend will offend you. Always have in mind that the both of you might have misunderstanding. But what matters is how you quench off this misunderstanding. So jealousy is supposed to be the good number of relationship, but we have found such thing difficult to be real. You understand? In relationship, the reason why such thing is being found difficult and error is because it damages a lot of things in relationship. That are the reasons jealousy is known as error. These are the reasons jealousy is known as error. You understand? Because jealousy damages a lot of things. Now, I want to give us another guideline. I'm not trying to say that we are free to make use of all these errors. Women, men, stop searching your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, or your wife's phone if you don't want to destroy your home. I took the time to this extent today because I want us to pick things for the part of the opportunity is fully on ground for it today. I want to say again, women, girls, men, boys, stop searching each other's cell phone. The more you search your phones, the more you will see error. Either you like it or not, messages that is not supposed to be on each other phone or in each other phone might be there. But this is how you solve out some certain errors. Women, mostly women. If anyone happens to disturb you in terms of telling you to date him, in terms of these angles, you understand what I'm trying to say. is also your ability to draw the attention of your boyfriend to it or your husband. Because one, if you believe you can solve it alone, at the end, such thing will be make use against you in the sense that if you were truthful in your marriage or in your relationship, you're supposed to let your husband or your boyfriend know. Now, I know women, you are going to think in another formula. Worry about the man. Let me not say, because I have to let you know the real facts. I don't want to be here at the end. I will say the man's supposed to do the same thing, because I just want you to think no. Let me be realistic. I know majorities of us always based on the sweet part of life, fine and good. Have it in mind that no matter the sweet, you must also taste the bitter. I don't know if you get me now. And another attitude I want we women to stop. If you are that kind of person who always shouts in terms of when one or two things just happen to your boyfriend or to your husband, sorry for that inconvenience. Begins to learn how to reduce that reaction, because the reaction is not going to help you, rather, or to destroy your home. You understand? It's not going to help you, rather, to destroy your home. So, by His grace of God, I think we will round up this occasion today. And by a special grace of God, Sheriff, you are highly welcome to my occasion today. I appreciate you for being on this program today. Thanks very much. Although you came late, we are about rounding up this broadcast of the day. And also, you can watch the video again later on. And join me to share. And also, don't fail to subscribe to Able Edit TV. I appreciate you all who followed up this occasion here today. Thanks very much for being here. I believe it's not easy, but don't also fail to subscribe to my YouTube, Able Edit TV. If you know you have any question you want us to talk about, or you have a suggestion, please don't fail to drop it on the comment box. And if you are that kind of person who don't like to drop a message in public domain, that's the reason why we drop a phone number there. You can also drop your comment on our WhatsApp so that we'll blast through it and say the next way forward. So if you cross-check this video from the beginning, please don't fail to drop your comments, because every comment is always useful. We make use of all comments. Thanks very much. I love you all. Goodbye as we come across ourselves again on Friday, 9 p.m. Italian time. Protocol to say Nigeria will be what? 8 p.m. to Nigeria time. And also to Ghana, I think it might also be 7 p.m. as the case might be. God bless you all. Don't fail to subscribe Able Edit TV. Remember the YouTube, Able Edit TV. Goodbye. I love you all.